country. Just getting a lay of the land of the people, and so he's another attractive candidate for the Republican Party, but more importantly for conservatives. I was glad he came in to do an event for me today. So we've been doing a lot of talking, and but we're delighted that you've come out tonight. This is a meet and greet, as we call it, town hall. It is, since I'm not your congressman, this is a campaign event, and but it is a public event. We send out emails and robocalls all across an area that we want to touch for this meet and greet. And Rachel is from the Democrat Party that films me. Some of the ads you've seen on TV, I think some of that film has been used in it. She's not responsible for cutting and clipping and pasting. They do that, and most of the time it doesn't get the effect. All of the time it doesn't get the true message of what I'm saying. Whether it be on Social Security or whether it be on China, whether it be on you name it. So, but that's the way it's become with the Democrat Party. I think it's losing its power because adults in society, with all that's been going on, I think are desiring adult conversations about actually what the truth is and what a person plans to do. So we want to do that tonight, and I want you to know that anything is fair game tonight as far as a question. Want to give a little update on where our campaign is, some of the key issues of concern, but then we want to have a time where it's question and answer, comment, for me to hear as well as respond to you, and that I think will be far more valuable than just me blathering on. We are at the, not quite to 5.5 weeks out. We're just about 1 day over 5.5 weeks out from the election. Most people, welcome. Come on in. I'm used to talking on the floor of the House where nobody else is listening, so it doesn't bother me any movement. Or at a state party convention, the same thing happens. At this point in time in the race, according to all of the polls, there are a couple seats there, I guess. These are open. Yeah, these are open, and just turn and make yourself comfortable. And if we need any more seats, Kent, we can probably bring some in too. And feel free, please, to order anything, whether it's food or beverage for yourselves. I'd like commerce to go on here at this restaurant.
Right.
So, and if you don't mind taking the orders, I'll just keep talking.
Hey, we're doing our thing.
Okay.
You want something to drink? No? You're good?
Anyway, at this point in time, the most recent polling came out from a Democrat polling firm. And it was taken after about 3 solid weeks of the attack ads that you've seen on Social Security, outsourcing jobs and those type of things. And it showed me in the lead, and in this district, if I were to win by 4 points, that's a landslide. This is a swing district, but we're leading by more than 4 points. But the most important thing is that Mark Schauer, after all of that, we had taken a poll after the first 3 days of all of that, those ads, and we showed him at 39%. An incumbent that is less than 50%. At least in this time of the race, is in serious trouble. He's in serious trouble because of his voting record. We'll talk about that tonight. He's not because of his personality. He's a hail fellow, well met. He's a local guy here. He's younger and maybe more handsome than me. So it's not that stuff. It's on the issue of the record. Well, they took the poll about a week and a half after ours, and it showed him at 38%. So after all of that misinformation out there, at the very least, the Democrat poll showed him at 38%. Now, subsequently, he had to stop that, and he took some push poll himself and says he's leading by 2 points. Well, even if that's the case, the incumbent leading by 2 points, you're in serious trouble. But all of the other polls corroborate with the 38%, 39%, under 40%. And so we have now, as you've noticed, I hope, at least you hope you've noticed some of our ads as we've been fighting back. We don't have the resources of millions of dollars coming from the government employee unions, from DCCC, his own campaign that started out after the primaries with over $2 million in hand. We had a primary. We spent over $700,000 and started basically over again raising money.